the Sports Bar with me, Jason Cundy, alongside me for the next 3 hours. It's the one and only Mr. Carlton Cole. Boo, boo. Who's done it? Boo. You right, Coley?
I'm all right, mate.
Oh, what's up? What's up with you?
It's disappointing in the news, Geese. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh. Coley's not happy. Let's find out in a second. So, Thomas Tuchel has agreed a deal to become the new England manager. What a move by the FA. Me, personally, what an appointment. But for you, is he the right appointment in your eyes? 03717 223344. Does it matter if he's German? Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Does it? Does it? 03717 223344. Late in the show, we discussed Scotland after they drew with Portugal. Cole and I watched it. Oh dear. Well, honestly, there won't be much conversation about that. There was very little going on. And we'll chat Manchester United after they removed Fergie as an ambassador today. Right move or wrong move? Man United fans, we get your thoughts a little bit later as well. But tonight, it's all about Tommy T. Get involved. We cannot do the show without you. 03717 223344. This is the Sports Bar live here on talkSPORT. Hello, good evening, well, good evening, all good evening, Mr. Carlton Cole. Coley, look at me.
Yeah, mate.
What's up with you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Look.
Oh dear. Oh no. Here we go.
When I was driving in,
yeah,
I was thinking. I was like upbeat.
Because you were going to see me.
The future is bright. The future is orange. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden I saw. Yeah, I was coming to see you. I was quite happy.
Because you were happy of seeing me. Yeah.
Yeah. I was quite upbeat about that. And then I was looking. I was like coming in. I was driving, and then I switched the radio on.
Yeah.
And then I hear Hugh. Just
me.
I was hear Hugh saying, Tuchel's been chosen.
Yes.
I'm like, chosen of what? So I was thinking, he's got a new job in the Premier League or something. He goes, the England job. I was like, wow. From nowhere. I can't.
Well, not really from nowhere, Coley. But
I'm not having.
What's wrong? Why are you looking like that?
Because it's got to be, for me, and I'm saying this, it's got to be an Englishman. Has to be.
Well, it's not.
But it has to be. It has to be an English. An Englishman has to step up, and the FA have to give it to an Englishman. I thought the FA would give it to an Englishman.
Look,
I know people say, no, we ain't got good. We're not good enough, but how are we going to get good enough? And I think it goes into other things, as in we've got too many foreign managers in the Premier League.
Right.
Yeah, that's got the top jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can't produce anything elite because we're not given a chance to produce anything elite. If you go to other countries, in their leagues, German league, there's probably a majority are German coaches.
Yep.
Go to Spanish league, probably the majority are Spanish.
I don't know the stats, but I'm guessing you're right. I'm guessing you're right.
Go to Italy, it's going to be more majority Italians.
I'm guessing you're right.
In the top league, in the Premier League.
Yes.
But because the Premier League is so advanced and so rich, we can afford to give the best foreign managers contracts.
Well, the best managers in the world
to come and be in the Premier League.
Right. So that's
it's good for the Premier League. Don't get me wrong, but it's bad for our national team and it's bad for our coaches and our managers that are aspiring to get to the top. It's
a sad indictment on St George's Park and the FA that they have had to go this route. But the truth is, if you've got Thomas Tuchel or Eddie Howe, who's the better manager out of those two? Tuchel or Eddie Howe?
Tuchel.
Right. Sean Dyche. I know. Sean Dyche.
But we say that about, you're talking about that. I know what you're talking about, that who's the better manager. But Gareth Southgate wasn't the better manager, but he got us to a semi-final. It doesn't mean that you can't get your team to that point. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know. Yes.
So it doesn't mean. So we don't need a world-class manager.
Well, obviously we do, Coley.
When we've got world-class players.
But Coley,
you just need someone to guide. You just need someone to guide.
But do you not think that? Look, Southgate. I won't hear a bad word against Southgate. The problem is he come up short when it absolutely mattered in the big games. Croatia, Italy, those games at that particular time.
But I don't think that's just on him. I think that's got to do something with the people that are advising him as well.
Right, fine.
I know the buck stops with him, but they've got to have a kind of influence. So the coaching as well,
but Coley,
and the in-game tactics, I get it.
Coley,
but we're not that far off. We're not that far off. If Gareth Southgate can do it, there could be another manager that can step up into that role as well.
Coley, he has done remarkable jobs in the latter stages of cup competitions. I know, because I've experienced
How many
it.
has he lost in the latter stages?
So Thomas Tuchel in finals, he has in the 13 finals that he's been in, he's won 8, lost 5. Thomas Tuchel record with Chelsea in semi-finals: 7 games, 6 wins, 1 draw, no defeats. All right, so he's a serial winner when he gets to the latter stages.
1-8, lost 5.
1-8 when he gets to the latter stages of tournaments. The guy knows how to get things done. Right. He knows how to get things done. And I saw it with my own eyes because I watched what he did when he took over on Frank Lampard in that season in 21. He took Chelsea from a side that were going nowhere. He formed this team into a defensively solid outfit that could absorb attack, yet still have an attacking threat. You look at this England team. Now, he's got some work to do yet from what we saw under Lee Carsley at the moment. You telling me right now you're not excited?
No. I'm not excited.
03717223334.
I'm not excited at all.
Me personally, I think it's a brilliant appointment. Let's speak to Anthony, who's an Arsenal fan. Anthony, good evening. Welcome to the show. All right, Ant.
Anthony.
Hello.
How you doing, Ant?
Hi, it's Alex. Sorry.
All right, Ant.
Oh, is it Alex? We got the wrong. You're both Arsenal. You're both Arsenal fans. We've got the wrong ones.
Go on, we got Ant.
Sorry.
Go on, Ant.
Yeah, nice to speak with you, gentlemen. First time caller.
I think
I just wanted to say
We've got two. Hold on. Ref.
Something's happening here. What's going on with the... What's happening?
We've got a first-time caller here, and you're ruining it for him.
Hold on. Something's going wrong with the box. I'm looking at my producer. Right.
Here he is. Let's go again.
Let's speak to Anthony. Ant?
Evening.
Evening. There he is.
There he is.
Are you the first-time caller, or is it Alex?
No.
Oh, it's Alex. So we've got Alex next. Go on then.
Yeah. I think they made the wrong appointment.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
Coley, I get what you're saying in terms of an Englishman, but if I was going to go down the foreign route, I would have said to Lee Carsley, you stick with the job until the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I would gone to Pep Guardiola and said, you can have whatever you want, the job's yours.
Yeah, but I don't think too many are going to disagree with you, Anthony, but what makes you think that Pep wants it?
Well, Guardiola's come out previously and says he wants to manage internationally.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to manage his country. He's been in England now, God knows how long.
Mm.
But
there's no guarantee that we're gonna England couldn't wait all that time and still not get him.
Anthony, you must have been in a situation as a young kid, right, when there's a girl that you really like. Right? You must have been,
well,
right?
you definitely have.
No,
that's why you brought up.
We've all been there, right?
No, I ain't been there.
No,
I know where you're going with this.
We've all been there. Valentine's Day comes round, right? We've all done it, haven't we? We've all stuck.
You mean the prom?
No, when you're about 9 or 10, right? 11, right?
Prom. You're just finishing school,
right?
Yeah.
I'm not. You're talking older than that, right? I'm going. But you know the one where you think, well, wait a little bit. I'll give it. And all of a sudden, you wait too long. Someone else was with her.
Yeah.
He must have been there, Anthony.
Either that or she turns out a Chelsea or a West Ham fan.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
He's an Arsenal fan. That's what's wrong with it. I get. So you're saying, is there no English managers that are worthy of the England manager role? Is that what you're trying to say?
If the FA were going to take a punt at an English manager, I would have either gone with Eddie Howe or Graham Potter.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie Howe's in employment, okay? So that's an issue.
So Potter's the only one?
Potter is the only one that's available. Clearly, they didn't fancy him because he's been available since Southgate stood down, right? And they've not gone anywhere near him from what we understand. So that tells you they don't fancy him.
They're making the wrong choice then. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, you think Potter's better than Tuchel?
I'm not saying he's better. You don't need to be better.
Well,
Gareth Southgate's not better than Tuchel.
No, he's not. But that's why Tuchel's coming. Anthony, you saying that Potter's better than Tuchel?
No, I'm not. But it's giving the Englishman the opportunity.
Exactly. That's what we're here for.
Sorry. What has the nationality got to do with it? Am I missing something?
A lot.
Right. Okay. You two explain to me, and you start, why his nationality is such a massive problem for you. Tell me why.
I think it's probably more of a Germany versus England thing. It's like, it'd be like us saying, well, you can have any English or British manager you want, and we'll stick them in charge of the German national team.
No, that's not.
That would never happen. They'll never do that.
No, it would never happen. It would never happen.
What's wrong with being German?
And with me as well, let me help you out with this. Relatability. If you know your history within football, yeah?
No, I know my history with England and Germany. I understand it.
It's unacceptable.
No, it's not unacceptable.
It's unacceptable.
The things have changed. We now, we trade with Germany now, right? They're now our best friends. Germans can come over to England and
we're not saying that. But I'm just saying, representing your country, yeah. All right. So if Tuchel wins the World Cup with England,
yep.
Don't you think it's a little bit of a blemish?
No.
You don't think it's a little bit of a blemish?
No blemish. Not even a. Not even a. Not even that. Not even a. No.
Why? Hold on. I want to get to the bottom of why you're saying you're all for it. Is it just because he won you a Champions League?
Because he's a damn good manager.
If he didn't, If he didn't win you a Champions League, Chelsea or Champions League, would you be saying this?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Probably not.
Exactly.
Probably,
so your affinity to him is totally different. It's coming from.
I know.
It's coming from what can I say? It's coming from your heart because he's tickled your fancy.
Right. This is going to be very difficult for a Gooner and a West Ham fan to understand what it's like to win the Champions League. So
look. See these kind of people here. You can't even argue with them.
No. What have I done?
You can't even argue with them.
If you knew what it was like to lift the Champions League, Anthony, if Arteta wins it this year and he becomes England manager, you won't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I would. Because Arsenal would lose a damn good manager.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So the problem is that he's German, right? You both got an issue because...
Oh, no. I would. Do you know what? For me, if we're because I've got the relatability factor,
right?
So I'm thinking
relatability factor.
I know it's not even a word. Is that a word?
Is that a word?
Please back me.
He's made up a factor. Go on.
Please back me. Oxford Dictionary, please. A bit of Collins. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say is like he's relatable. Like Mourinho, he's relatable. Yeah. Tuchel's a little bit dry. He's not. Do you know what I mean? I've not connected with him. But I've just not connected with him. We've had Jose Mourinho here for quite a while, and we get the banter. He understands the English game. He understands the. Do you know what I mean? That would be kind of acceptable for me. Right. Do you know what I mean? Because he's lived here. He loves it here.
Right, that is
do you know what I mean? No, but he's part of the English culture. He's part of our football culture. He's got a big say in it.
Tuchel is England manager, right? He's German. Get used to it, Anthony. Anthony. Let me ask you this. How old are you, Anthony?
I'm 35.
You're 35, right? You got a partner?
Yes.
Right.
This
makes it a little bit difficult, but I'm going to... How long have you been with your partner, Ant? How long have you been with her?
She hates football, so there's no point even going there.
Okay, well, she's not listening now, is she?
No, she's not.
She's not. Okay, how long have you been with her?
Where's this going?
How long have you been with her?
A few months.
Oh, this is going to be easy now, right? A few months, right? So before you met her, Anthony, right? Let's say you're 33, right? Good looking, Anthony, the Arsenal fan, going out on the town, right? Right, going out, giving it all big licks, right? And you bump into a 33-year-old Heidi Klum. Anthony, the Arsenal fan, 33, goes out in wherever he goes out after an Arsenal game, finds her, bumps into Heidi Klum, and she says, "All right, what's your name?" She wants to go out with you. But she's German, Anthony. Are you going out with Heidi?
Come on.
Are you going out with Heidi Klum?
It's not the same.
Are you going out with her?
It's not the same, no.
It's not the same. But are you going out on a date with her?
Of course he is.
It's not the same.
Answer the question. Are you going out with Heidi Klum?
Well, it depends what she looked like, but maybe, yeah.
What do you mean it depends what she looks like? You know what she looks like at 33?
But it's like,
are you going out with her?
He's going out with her.
Are you going out with her?
It's not the same. You're comparing two things that don't even match.
Anthony,
I'm not having it. It's rubbish.
Are you going out with her?
It's poor. It's poor.
No.
Poor comparison. It's poor comparison, isn't it?
No.
Anthony, it's poor.
Shocking.
Listen, it's shocking. It's really bad. What was that? All of that build up for that.
And he's not going out to hide it. 33-year-old Heidi Klum. He absolutely is.
Oh,
basically, I'm saying Thomas Tuchel is Heidi Klum.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.